Ladies and gentlemen, John Belkowitz here. We got a package. One of my buddies sent me, Alan Sargent had one of his buddies send me this technology that I've been looking at for the last 2-3 years, and we finally get to open this. This is something that when you see it and you're in the business, you ask the question, how did I not know about this? This thing is freaking amazing. It's so simple, it's so awesome, and it does great things not only for the pocket, but also for Mother Earth. Just an amazing product, so let's get into it. I'm John, and this is Intelligent Concrete. All right, so let's get into it. You know, I love placing concrete. I'm not very good at it, but I do love placing concrete, especially when it comes to concrete slabs. It really, to me, is the easiest form of making and breaking concrete. And, you know, the only thing I don't like about it is setting up the formwork. Now, this is the first beauty of, or the first thing that we need to tackle, that placing the concrete slab, it requires the timber. It requires, you know, drilling holes. It requires the energy of putting, you know, the formwork into the ground, the folks doing it, you know, shipping, transporting. There's not only money and a cost associated with all that, but then there's also a cleanup portion to it that we're going to get into a little bit later. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff that have to be taken into account. And the reason why I fell in love with this technology, and please bear in mind, this is not a paid advertisement. This is just something I fell in love with. I mean, it has more of a cost and time. Like, if we could just ignore this stuff for a second, you know, there's an environmental impact that I just absolutely love. And I mean, then you get all this stuff going back to making the job site easier and cost less. It's like, holy shit, now there's an environmental impact. We've got 100% recycled products. You know what? Let's just get into it. So, let's see. Is this working? Okay. All right, here we go. So this is what it's called, KFORM. Oh, look at that. 100% recycled PVC. Oh, yeah. So I looked it up. Alan sent me, you know, the information ahead of time, so I definitely knew what I was getting. And what this is, like I said, it's 100% recycled. This is just a piece of what would be the formwork. That if we took this away, this would get fixed into the ground, and this would go a length in either direction, and the rebar would be placed through here. Ooh, don't want to do that. Rebar would be placed through here, if you will. And then, of course, you would have, you know, another section on the other side, and then you would have your rebar here, and you can create your mesh. But take out all the time of you know, cutting that timber, drilling the holes out of that timber to get the rebar in there. I mean, and it's a recycled material, so you're doing great. You should be getting some lead points. I'm not really sure about it, but you should be getting some lead points. And this is the other thing that I love. Oh, this is the thing. So after you get done, so the fresh properties is, you know, you're saving time and energy and resources, blah, blah, blah. But then when you're done and you get to rip and strip this, or you come back to saw cut the slab, instead of saw cutting it, you're going to be removing this section. Let me see. Here it goes. You remove this section. So if you can look at this on the slab, you know, this section right here, right? Hopefully this gets it. So this section right here, you're going to have your hardened concrete, and then either leaving that in, or you can remove it. How did I just do that? Let's see. Hold on a second. That was a little bit tough, but there you go, got that out. And then for the larger section, hold on, give me a second. You can even leave that in or take it out, and now you have that placement of a saw cut joint. And I believe one of these is an extender. Ooh, chutes and ladders. So you can even get some more height out of it. Oh, so awesome. Look at that. Oh, I absolutely love this idea. And for some stupid reason, and I don't know if it's a stupid reason, it's a good reason, it's a bad reason, it just hasn't been caught on here in the States. I've never seen anybody in the States using it. I just think it's a great idea. I just absolutely love this idea. Saving time, saving money. It's great for the environment. Yeah, so, questions, pose them, throw them down below. Tell me what you think. I'd like to see this tried on a job site. I mean, they easily, they piece together. Man, I don't know why people wouldn't use these on job sites. It just, maybe the cost? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think of this stuff. Go concrete! Peter's fault!